Welcome back to Couch Potatoes. Today we're going over the top 5 cringiest games. So buckle up, because it's about to get real cringy.
This one's a doozy.
Don't forget to slap that like button before this episode begins. And now let's begin with number 5. Number 5, DJ Hero. Talk about a gimmick. This game was created to capture fans from the Guitar Hero franchise, but did not live up to expectations. The game's controls were foreign and not easy to pick up. Though the song choices were very nice, including hits from Kanye West, Daft Punk, and many more, the cringe part about this game is that due to the difficult controls and the price of the actual DJ Hero system, this game was a flop and really missed its mark. Alright Preston, DJ Hero. I really thought this game was just like trying to just make money off the people that were, Guitar Hero fans.
Honestly, that's really what was going on. It was it was so much of a gimmick. They had like their own instrument.
It was too difficult. Like, I'd go over to
weird.
friends' houses and try and do it.
And it's like, what's this thing do?
It was complicated.
It was just very complicated, and it took so much time to learn how to do it, and which I guess, makes sense, but like if you're gonna be gaming, at least Guitar Hero was easy to pick
exactly.
up.
You could do easy, but easy mode on the DJ Hero,
It was still pretty difficult.
Good music though. But very
pretty
difficult.
Good music.
So difficult, it makes the list.
Number 4, Sneak King. Normally, I would say don't judge a game by its cover, but this game is exactly what you would expect from just looking at the cover. You're the king from Burger King, and the objective is to sneak up on unsuspecting and hungry citizens and surprise them with a delicious burger. This game received heavy ridicule from several sources, saying that it was weird and poorly made, but some say the $3 price tag was worth the king's victory dances. So next time you go to Burger King, don't forget to ask for this game.
So, Sneak King.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear about this one, Red? Because a lot of people didn't.
I actually didn't, and I think this is because I lacked Burger King as a childhood.
I mean, I did too, but one day I walked into GameStop and saw it, and it was like
What?
$3.
You saw this at the store. You saw this game at the store.
I saw Sneak King at GameStop, and it was like $3, and I bought it, and it was the worst.
It was the worst. Did you want to get your $3 back?
I wanted my $3 back, but GameStop would only give me 50 cents.
Like, just 50 cents.
Just 50 cents.
Just
50 cent bulletproof.
Like, I just don't understand, so this apparently helped Burger King?
It did. This was actually a huge boost in their quarterly sales. I think it made up like 40%.
40%? And like, they've never done it ever again. Which is probably a good thing, because I heard that these games sound like they suck.
Very bad.
Not bad.
They worked.
Number 3, Duke Nukem Forever. Looking past the world record-breaking development time of Duke Nukem Forever, there are countless other faults in its overall gameplay that make this bargain bin game barely playable. The main targets for most of the criticism are in the game's long loading screens, extremely offensive humor, and unsatisfying mechanics that leave the player feeling bored. Hardcore fans and newcomers alike avoided this game like the plague, and I don't blame them. Duke Nukem Forever. Now, I had a couple friends that played this game. I never did. I played the old ones, right?
Yeah, of course. Everyone did.
But everything I heard from people that played this game was it was too much.
It's like too much, but in the wrong way.
Yeah, it's too raunchy and
there's also not enough.
Really?
Because I played it and it was so awful. There was just the comedy was just way too offensive, and it seemed like there were things to where you'd be like, oh, a normal person would react to it.
We'll just laugh here,
but
no.
Nukem's like making jokes out of like horrible things, and it's like, I guess that's okay, but not really. And then they just spent so much time on it.
Yeah, so much time, and the game was just...
It just wasn't all there. It was really just a huge flop. And
that's sad to hear. That is
it
sad
is very sad to hear all those people working so long, but you know what? That's what they get for making a game that's just so god-awful.
It's okay, bro. It's okay.
Number 2, Rampage Total Destruction. This game was a little personal to me, to be honest. I loved the old Rampage series on the Nintendo and PlayStation, but this game really let me down. The controls are awkward and wonky, not to mention your depth perception is totally gone, thanks to the god-awful wide-angle camera shots. They did have all the old characters though, and a lot of new ones, but the character design was just unappealing. They looked rubbery and shiny like they were toys or something. This game killed the Rampage legacy.
So Preston, I did play this one. That's a goodie. Red played this one. That's surprising, right?
That's a good one. That's a bonus.
I played the old ones. I played them at arcades, like the pizza restaurant down the street. We go there, play that at the arcade. But then this one came out, and
The controls were
so
they tried like
wonky.
letting you play in like a 3D
Yeah, the
world.
3D space really threw me off.
But
I couldn't tell where I was going.
I'd get dizzy playing, and it's not even doing anything. It's just the controllers are weird because you would hit up to go up, but then sometimes up would bring you down, and then the attacks were crazy.
Yeah, and it was just, you're kind of just all over the place.
2D is where they should have stayed.
Yeah, they should have stayed 2D.
They should have built it up from there, you know?
Yeah, they did keep the original characters, which is pretty cool. But some of the new ones are just kind of like, why? Why did you
Why
do
would
that?
you do that?
Number 1, No Man's Sky. I'm sure most of you saw this one coming. The game that promised so much and gave so little. I honestly feel so bad for the creators of the game because they put so much work and effort into creating a beautiful game, and in return, we're not able to get the completed game made with all the features they promised the players. The final product isn't too bad if you like doing the same thing over and over again, but with all the features they left out of the game, it really feels like a skeleton of a game. The lack of multiplayer also kills the hopes of most players. Traveling through space just isn't as fun when you're all alone.
All right, Preston. I think everyone at home knows why this game made number 1.
I think you're right.
No Man's Sky, the game that promised everything but gave nothing.
Nothing at all. It's just, the world is so huge. You're always by yourself.
Always by yourself.
You never find like anything really to do.
Right.
You're just kind of like, okay, here's the game.
Here's the game,
And then-
have fun.
And then you're just like, huh?
I think the worst part was like seeing the developers like spend so much time on making this game and like hyping it up because like this is what
It
they
was
wanted to do.
hyped.
But I feel like there was other, players and, messing with them. I feel like they had to rush the game and get it out a little bit earlier than, what they wanted.
Yeah.
And it really messed with like the development of the game.
It definitely messed with the development. It's terrible.
Hey, we're gonna have multiplayer. Hey, we're gonna have a really massive world.
No.
Oh, trading.
No multiplayer, right?
NPCs.
Did they fix that? They haven't fixed
I
that?
don't even know because I'm definitely not gonna check it
I
out.
definitely
now.
stopped following it just because it was just such a disappointment.
Sad.
Why?
I don't know, but guys, that completes this top 5 most cringiest games. Now, it was really difficult to make this list because there's a lot of cringy games out there. So what we want you to do is go down below and comment your top 5 cringiest games. Any of ours on
How
your
did
list?
ours stack up compared to your preferences?
Exactly, because these were some pretty cringy
They were pretty
stuff.
cringy, but we want to hear from you.
Exactly, so don't forget to comment down below, slap that like button, subscribe, and come back for another video.
And hit the bell.
See y'all later.
Hey guys, what's going on? Just a reminder to turn on bell notifications. If you are unfamiliar with this process, just go click subscribe, and then right next to that, you will see a little bell. And then once you click the bell, you're gonna have this little notification pop up. Make sure you click this little box, and then save it. And there you go. We're basically best friends. You'll get all our updates.